Okay, first of all, ladies, that was a good ass video. Y'all hit some good ass topics. And y'all gonna make me hit up my little boo or whatever, cause me and her in the rough patch right now, but that's a long story. But anyway, so just to start off, about the dude that was talking about, is it wrong if his wife leave? I think he was trying to say is because he don't want a relationship, is the wife wrong for leaving with the kids and not letting him see the kids? So if that's what he mean, then yeah, she most definitely wrong, because just because I don't want a relationship with you don't mean you should, what I'm saying, take my kids or whatever. And so that kind of lead me to the next topic that I talked about. Okay, so I was just in the situationship where me and the girl, what I'm saying, this is my little boo now that I'm in a rough patch with, but we she knew I had just, broke up with my ex. I was going through it or whatever. And so it started off just as a sex basis. She had broke up with her baby daddy. I broke up with my ex. Uh, the sex thing was kind of mutual, so she shot a shot at me to what or whatever. Cool. We started having sex, and it was fire. I can't even lie. It was like straight bomb ass sex, like arguably the best I done had. You know what I'm saying? I done had some, not to be, what I'm saying, big headed and anything, but so it's bomb both ways. I'm enjoying it, she enjoying it, all that shit. So of course, feelings gonna get involved, and long story short, now she want a relationship now and this and that. And I'm just like, nah, I'm cool. Like, I still don't want a relationship. I just got a relationship with my ex. Like, I'm trying to be free a little bit. Well, she ended up pregnant for a second. You know what I'm saying? And, it's unfortunate that she lost the baby. She was 8 weeks pregnant. She lost the baby. But of course, she's pregnant. She got 2 kids already. I'm going to be baby daddy number 3. Of course, she's really trying to force and push this relationship thing down. And so at first, I was like, I'm gonna go along with it. I don't want her to stress out while she having a baby or whatever. Even though I wasn't really into the relationship, I was just like, let's just, let me just try to do right by the baby. You know what I'm saying? So she won't be stressed out. So, um, one day we got into an argument, and I was just like, you know what? I just want to be a daddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be in a relationship. I just want to be a daddy. I just want to be a father. I just want to take care of my kid. So then they got to talking like, then she got to talking like, I'll raise this baby by myself. I don't need you and this and that. And I'm just like, I'm trying to avoid all that. At least right now, I'm trying to avoid stressing her out, and I'm trying to avoid, not seeing my child, because I want to be a part of my child's life. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and try to comply a little bit. Maybe just give her away at least till she had a baby. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, she ended up losing the baby or whatever. And now I'm trying to, get back to the point where I'm just like, you know what, I don't, maybe we should talk about birth control or whatever. But anyway, my best friend was, trying to argue with me, saying that, I was wrong for trying to be in a relationship with her and this and that, even though I didn't want to be, I got rights too as a father. And I understand I got rights as a father, but she's still pregnant. So I'm trying to keep her less stressed, and you know what I'm saying? At least until, well, at the time, at least I was trying to do that until a baby got here. So she won't, you know what I'm saying, lose the baby, which unfortunately she ended up doing. But she was saying that I should have been honest from the jump and told her I didn't want to be with her. And I was just like, look, I was just trying to comply so she wouldn't breeze out with my baby. You know what I'm saying? I would have figured out some shit later, but right now I was willing to comply. So basically she was saying, my best friend was saying I was wrong for getting her pregnant, but the thing was, when me and old girl and you talked about this, like y'all need to have these conversations before y'all start having sex for real. Me and old girl was talking about this. I was like, you know, I don't mind. I don't have any biological kids now, so I'm getting to the age where if I have a kid, I have a kid. Like, I'm gonna be ready to be a daddy. She didn't want any kids. She didn't want any more kids. She didn't want a baby daddy number 3. She wanted to be married again and this and that. And my best friend was saying, it's like, it was my fault that, I wasn't responsible enough to not get her pregnant. But if she the one that don't want the kids, she should have been responsible. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? But if she knew she didn't want baby daddy number 3, she should have been responsible. So that's my whole spiel about that whole situation or whatever. I took notes, so y'all gotta excuse me because this is I had to take some notes. Y'all was talking about some good shit. The number of sex partners thing, yes and no, it don't matter. Well, let me say it, no and yes. No, it don't matter because when I was with my ex or whatever, let her tell her I was the first dude to ever make her come. You know what I'm saying? Every other time she came was from females. So she been with some dudes or whatever. So now it don't matter how many sex partners she had because niggas not out there. And I learned this after, recent. Niggas not out there putting it down like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I fucked or whatever. Nigga, you came in like 2 minutes, my nigga. You ain't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not putting it down like that. So it don't matter from that point of view. But at some point in time, like, yes, the numbers matter. I don't wanna be at the motherfucking Cheesecake Factory and 2 or 3 niggas you done fucked and came walking past. You know what I'm saying? So it matter from that aspect, but for the most part, it ain't no big deal, especially if you tell me I'm the best and or whatever. And I was just talking about that story about how that show y'all was watching. Dude said old girl was a virgin and he didn't want to deal with her as a virgin, and that's why he ain't marry her. Don't get me wrong, a woman being a virgin is a headache. But I would have married that motherfucker. You heard me? I would have developed the shit out that little pussy. Cause it's hard, man. These women be coming with all kind of experiences. You could have molded that motherfucker just how you wanted to. He tripping. He was tripping. Um, like I said, I took some notes because I didn't want to forget anything I want to talk about. Um, choking. Y'all talk about choking. That choking shit nice. I'm sorry, I'm gonna sound like a little bitch made nigga and all that shit, but that choking shit nice. Like, but you gotta do it like right though. Don't stop me from breathing. Just what I'm saying. Just kind of put a little, hey, nigga, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? One of them little chokeholds or whatever. That shit nice. And then you talking about being dominant and shit. Like most of the time, I'm dominant in the bedroom. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time I initiate sex or whatever. But it's nice to know. Well, for me, it's nice to know that your woman wants you. It's nice to know that your woman desire you. So being dominant and initiating sex and all that shit is a turn on. You know what I'm saying? That shit lets me know like, oh, this motherfucker want me. We're not just having sex because I want to have sex. We having sex because you want to have sex. We having sex because you're attracting me. I'm looking good. And that makes me feel good. And that'll keep me around a lot longer. You know what I'm saying? You initiating sex between us. So that's that dominant shit. It's I ain't gonna say it gotta be 50-50, but at least 30%. Not just giving, head either. That dominant shit is nice. Like that shit go. Like I ain't saying hit me with whips and all that, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I used to like to be choked. My ex used to slap me during sex. All that shit was like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I'm a borderline porn star and all that shit. Like I'm just a nasty motherfucker. Then y'all got to talk about threesomes. This is what I really want to hit on. So the thing about threesomes is I've known people that have threesomes. I know couples that had threesomes and stayed together. The thing about threesomes is if you are a woman and you're not attracted to women, like you're not bisexual, leave that threesome shit alone. These women these days, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people got the stigma that, oh, dudes just always want threesomes. They always try to talk their girl. Excuse me, it's a threesome. Most of the time these days, it be the woman initiating the threesome. Almost to the point where you gotta worry like, do she really want me or do she want women? type shit. Men ain't popping off like that no more. It be these women. So you can't. So that's rule number one. If you're a female, you're not attracted to women, like sexually, don't do it because you're gonna get insecure. You're gonna get intimidated, this and that. The women are initiating threesomes these days. You know what I'm saying? So just about how like you saying like Ashton Kutcher and Demi Moore and he start cheating. If that's your woman and you love her, you're not gonna leave her because you're gonna love her for something more than just sex. And this is me. Me and my woman, we if I love you, we have sex and it's great. Another woman can't come in the game, have sex with me, and think I'm finna leave you. I don't care if it's I don't care if her shit better or not. If I love you and we put in work, we put in time, she just we just having a threesome with her. Now, you shouldn't have a threesome every day, every week. That shit should be like occasion, anniversaries, Valentine's Day, Christmas. You know what I'm saying? That shit should be an occasion. That shit should be held for a special occasion. Niggas shouldn't. I mean, yeah, that shit should be for a special occasion. So niggas should be pressing threesomes every day. If your woman give you a threesome, appreciate that shit. Keep it moving. Don't go behind her back. That don't give you permission to cheat and all that shit. I don't know where niggas get that shit from. You know what I'm saying? If your nigga cheat after the threesome, that means he want to cheat the whole time. You know what I'm saying? So I've personally never had a threesome, but I'm just saying. Anyway, so I just want to touch on that. Um, then you said keep it sexy for your man. And I appreciate that. You know, I heard y'all saying like y'all like to keep it sexy, keep y'all hair done and switch. And that's nice. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate that. But in reality, uh, I've been in a relationship and I live with my woman for, 2 years or whatever, a year and a half, 2 years or whatever. We live together. And life gets in the way. You work, she works. Um, at the time, she was taking care of my stepdaughter and all that shit. So I know I don't expect you to walk around here every day looking fine and makeup done, this and that. It's almost impossible. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna hold you to that high expectations. But ain't nothing wrong with every now and then busting out some section. Busting and my ex, she done bought some lingerie and stuff and that shit was nice. But to me, I was more attracted to her when she was walking around pretty much with her bra and panties on. Them little Hollister booty shorts that, the little boy shorts and shit. And, she walking around, with, just a t-shirt on and her panties and, you know what I'm saying? That shit used to be fire. You know what I'm saying? She used to look sexy to me when she wasn't even trying to look sexy. You know what I'm saying? So the lingerie stuff is nice. You could really keep that to a special occasion. But, you know, in reality, trying to look sexy for your man every day is hard. So I would never hold that woman to that standard. Now, that don't mean go and let yourself go completely. You know what I'm saying? Now, especially if you're working and, you're taking care of the kids or whatever, I know it's going to be hard for you to look like a dime every day. But in reality, if I'm attracted to you, I'm attracted to you with or without you trying to be sexy. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you decide to bust out one day and switch it up and, you know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm going to appreciate that shit. And then, like she said, her mama told her, go get a red wig and all. That's why people look at me crazy, when I tell them I only date black women. And one of the reasons why I only date black women because black women can change up their look so much so you feel like you got a different woman every month. Like they keep that shit spicy. They can throw in some long hair, some long weave one month, rock that shit out. They can cut their hair short. They look good. They can color their hair. Black women come in so many varieties. You know what I'm saying? You got enough. It's enough. And then we ain't even talking about the light skin, brown skin, dark skin. It's enough variety of black women that I don't even have to go outside. I don't even want to go outside my race. You know what I'm saying? I got enough variety in black women that I could just uh, keep it there. And let's keep it threesome. Oh, I'm gonna go back to the threesome thing. You was talking about how this is something else I'm gonna touch on. I'm gonna go back to the threesome thing. You said how you can't have a threesome with your man, but you can have a threesome with, some dude that you're not feeling like that. That's why niggas don't. That's one of the reasons why niggas don't be in relationships, because niggas not in relationships had the most fun. Like, we committed. If I married you or whatever and this and that, I can't get a threesome. But Joe Blow over here, that you don't like for real, finna get a threesome. What part of the game is that? I'm married to you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. We in a relationship. We committed. I ain't going nowhere. Let's just spice it up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why niggas be hesitant to get in little relationships. Then you was talking about freak numbers. Okay, so I agree with that. That was one of the biggest things with my ex. When I was with, that was one of the biggest things with my ex, and that's why I kind of miss my little boo now, whatever. Even though we in this little rough patch, I'm the type of nigga that, in reality, I can have sex like every day. Every day. That's just me personally, but I know that's not a lot of women's reality. So I try to dumb it down and be respectful. When I was with my ex, it felt like it got to the point where I was almost like begging to have sex with her. And I'm looking like, I know I'm not no ugly dude. I know I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I put on some weight. She put on some weight too. I know. Am I not attractive? Like, I was questioning myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't the finest nigga walking, but damn, we in a relationship. Like, what's going on? And so she just finally just came out and said she just don't like having sex like that, and she can go weeks without it. Weeks? Yeah. I'm about to slide in the next bitch inbox. You tripping right now. You know what I'm saying? So freak numbers are important. If, like you said, if I'm a 10 and she a 2, it ain't gonna work. And that's what I'm saying. The same thing was going on with my little boo and her baby daddy. She said she wanted to do it like all the time. And that motherfucker do want to do all the time. We've been having sex for like 2 months, almost every day. She almost always initiated. When I do it, she never told me no. I don't think either one of us told us no, like, sexually yet. And people say, well, y'all just not talking, and of course it's gonna be excited. No, that motherfucker's nasty. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of miss her ass, but I'm trying to be. Anyway, freak numbers are important, because if I'm a freak and you not, I'm gonna end up cheating, especially if females throwing it at me. And you know how women are. Women are secretly in competition with each other. You can say some shit not on purpose to a female, and that'll set off her antennas to start throwing it at you. And next thing you know it, you creeping. You wasn't even trying to creep. Women are vultures. So that freak number shit is important. If you know that you not, and oftentimes the problem is when you first meet somebody, of course y'all hot, heavy, this and that. But then y'all stay together, you still, you know what I'm saying, you still nasty. You still a freak. You still ready. This motherfucker don't like sex now. So you done introduced me to a vibe that you can't maintain. You was just having sex with me all day, every day to get me. And now that you got me, you don't want to keep it that way. And that be the number one problem. So that's my response. I appreciate the videos. Y'all keeping me laughing. If you want to share us, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. But I just really want to chime in on these topics. But y'all be having me weak as hell with these videos. So thank y'all again for listening. If y'all want to share it, just let me know.